Tru Heels, welcome back. Tru Heel debate of the day for Tru Heel Heat 19. This is the top guy JJ. I am SP3. This is our Tru Heel debate of the day where myself and the top guy, we go through the pressing questions, the heated questions that you Tru Heels want answered. So Impact Pro Wrestling has been on the rise. The formerly known as Total Nonstop Action TNA have had a monumental, great creative year in 2018. They have had good pay-per-views, good television, and they have put on a lot of great matches. So with Impact having its best creative year, with the buzz picking back up with Impact, we are here to debate what should Impact's next step be. Should Impact go ahead and sign big name stars like the rumor that they are in negotiations with Chris Jericho? Or should Impact go ahead and follow through with the recent meetings that they had with WWE and make a deal to have their television and their product on WWE Network? So what do you think, top guy JJ? Big name stars or the WWE streaming deal should be the next move for Impact Wrestling?
Alright, so if you guys seen Tru Heel Heat 19, I had a very strong stance about a particular individual if he made an appearance / debut with this company. So I'm not gonna say I'm contradicting myself, but I am gonna contradict my opinion
Pretty much.
to a sense because of the question that is being asked. Would they be better off in a streaming deal? Or would they be better off with big names? Now, what better way to sit there and get crowd pops, or when you got TV reaction? And this motherfucker comes out. This motherfucker comes out to this shit. One of my favorite songs of Judas, of Fozzy, period. This was a phenomenal album, by the way. But to my point, streaming deals has nothing on the appearance of a big name. Has nothing on the appearance of somebody big that you're expecting to see, somebody that you didn't quite predict that was going to be there. And if 47-year-old Chris Jericho has 3 solid years of wrestling left in him, that would be the plug that Impact needs to attract other people to join their brand. So I'm definitely going with the big name edge, because streaming is basically they just sold their souls and they just sold their catalog. Next is going to be their talent.
I mean, the talent has already been going to WWE, so that shouldn't even be a worry. I agreed that Chris Jericho going to Impact is a great move. It is a big move, and it is the watermark moment that they need to confirm that 2018 was their comeback year. But I feel that the streaming deal is going to work in the benefit of Impact. Impact has never been 100% into the idea of them being the alternative to WWE. And right now, in the present pro wrestling scene, they are definitely not the number one alternative to WWE. That would be New Japan. And after New Japan, it would be Ring of Honor. So they are not one, they are not two, and when it comes to the alternative. So why not be the number one company that is basically backed by WWE? You have Progress, you have Evolve, that are basically feeder systems for the WWE. But if Impact gets a streaming deal where the Impact product is streamed on the WWE Network, that is an upgrade to their streaming service right now, which is the Global Wrestling Network. The WWE Network is subscribed to by 2 million subscribers worldwide. That is 2 million eyes that are going to be back on your product. 2 million eyes that will see an AJ Styles documentary that now has his TNA Impact history. They will see a Samoa Joe documentary that has his TNA and his Impact history. Bobby Roode, Eric Young, the list goes on and on. The Hardys, the Broken Hardys. Like, the list goes on and on in the product that is going to help Impact get more eyes on their product because of this streaming deal. So I am the person that said that Progress signed a deal with the devil, signing with the WWE.
Bingo!
Impact Wrestling.
You contradicted
You already contradicted yourself.
I said it.
I said it as well. Let me finish my statement.
Stop being a dick rider and contradicting behind me. Because you don't contradict behind me, you're contradicting with me. Because you know why? Because we true heels together, buddy. Because we get millions of dollars, millions of pennies, millions of pennies, millions of pennies. Because we ain't getting millions of dollars.
This guy makes me go first on every one of these. Then he goes first once, and he says, I'm copying him.
You did.
Anyway.
You did.
Anyway.
How do you contradict
Progress and Impact are two different companies. Progress is in the UK. Impact is worldwide. Impact needs a WWE streaming deal. They needed a lot more than Progress does, honestly, in my eyes.
Yo, I feel like you pay people to agree with you when you say this.
No.
Because this is the most asinine thing that you've said. Like, you literally, one episode ago said that they signed their death certificate.
That was 2.
And
that
then
was true.
you want
17.
Alright, 17, whatever.
Keep track. Keep track if you're gonna correct people.
Listen, keeping track, y'all know is not my middle name. That shit is not in my language. It's
being right isn't either. Being right is not his forte either.
It was said. That's why I'm not a researcher. I'm a spitter, and I'm a fact spitter.
No, he's not a fact spitter.
Because
he's just a thought spitter. He just speaks it. He just spits his thoughts with no filter.
You are so full of shit. It's ridiculous. Like, how do you come back and literally talk about the death certificate of a company and then all of a sudden want a company that is not in the same boat as Progress to all of a sudden sell their streaming services to the big dog to go underneath them? This is, you make shit laughable.
Because
you make shit laughable.
Are you gonna let me explain, or are you just gonna talk
louder?
Is that your way? And that's your way to win every debate, and you still lose. You try this method every time of speaking over me, or speaking louder than me, or cutting me off, and you literally lose every time.
You're still not explaining.
The explanation is Progress was on the rise and decided to sign a deal with the devil that brought them down. Impact was already down. It was 10 feet below the ground.
Where did it go?
And literally,
2018.
he's got his arm out in 2018, and the WWE streaming deal is the hand pulling them back up above so their head can get above the quicksand. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yo, and it's gonna help. It just got so much worse.
It's gonna help.
It just got worse.
So you telling me that my argument is worse is your way of winning this debate. You're not explaining how big name stars is gonna revive them. You were literally the person on Tru Heel Heat 19 that said Chris Jericho going to Impact meant nothing. It wasn't a watermark moment. It wasn't a watershed moment. So big name stars mean nothing. You already contradicted yourself the biggest way possible.
But I already said that. I addressed that before.
But you said nothing nothing to say why the big name stars is gonna help them. You literally said, I went against this on Tru Heel Heat 19, but now I'm for it because
Jericho is the first big star. He's the first big fish. He's the first big fish that's going to be available. Name another big fish that's available. There are none, you fucking moron. Because you know why? Because they're all signed, stupid. So the only one that's not signed is Chris Jericho. So the one that starts the shit is Chris Jericho. Now, yo ass sitting here talking about Progress on the rise and they signed their death certificate. What the fuck you think Impact was doing in 2018? They were on the rise. They were coming back up. And then you want them to sign their, now this is a gift to the WWE.
So Progress died?
Ridiculous.
Progress died and was on the rise?
You said they they
Was Progress died on the
You
rise?
said they died.
No, I said Impact died and was on the rise. I said Progress signed a deal
How you
with
died
the
on the
devil.
rise?
The Progress
How you
started in
died? How you died?
2012.
How you
It's
died?
been on the rise for
How you
6
died?
years now. For
Wait.
6 years
What-
now.
what-
It's been on the
was
rise.
Impact in
Impact
business?
has been dead in that
Was Impact
same
in business?
amount
Is
of
Impact in
time.
business?
Impact has been dead for that
How?
same amount
How
of
the
time.
fuck have they been dead and they've been on TV? They've been doing pay-per-views. They've been doing shows. That does
Because
not-
they went
mean
through
they've
like
been doing-
5, 6 different deals.
Nigga, that means
they went
they
through
doing-
5 or 6 different
That means
owners.
they're
They went
doing
through
bad.
Dixie Carter, Billy Corgan. They went through Nordstrom. They went through Don Callis, Scott D'Amore. Like they've been through 5 or 6 different owners in the last 6 years.
That means they're
While
doing-
Progress has had one owner was on the rise this whole time,
Okay.
and now have officially signed their death certificate where they won't rise anymore. WWE signing a streaming deal with Impact Wrestling will make them rise more. That is the difference.
You just checkmated yourself because you're not dead. That means they're doing bad. If you go through 6 owners, that means you're doing bad. That doesn't mean you're dead. When you sign your death wish and you sign over your company to another place, like how WCW.
I never said it was a death wish.
Shut up! You just said they were dead.
I said Impact was
You
dead.
just said
I said Impact was
So
dead.
exactly.
You
You're
said
making
Impact.
it worse for yourself.
No, I'm not.
You're making it worse for yourself
No, I'm not.
because we literally just said
You already lost because you said you were wrong
No, the
on
fact
Tru
that-
Heel Heat
no,
18.
Stop.
You're already
Stop
done.
Stop copying.
You're already dead.
Stop copying people.
No,
And the
it's
only
not
way-
copying.
The only
You
way
already
you're gonna
lost.
feel like
You
you
chose
won
the wrong
is that
thing.
you're gonna cut me off
You got-
mid-statement.
No.
You're gonna try to cut me off mid-statement.
That's your way.
No, I
That's
let
your
you.
way of
I
losing.
let you finish.
That's your way
I
of
let
losing.
you finish. I let you finish.
I've been let you
The
finish.
fact
And then you
that-
interrupted me when I went to go.
No, I didn't.
So now I'm interrupting you.
Aw, that's-
This was Tru Heel Heat
Aw.
19. Tru Heel Debate of the Day.
Aw,
We talked
this
about
sounds so
what would
personal.
be Impact's
Aw,
next move.
Sugarfoot is hurt.
Top
Sugarfoot
guy
hurt, he
JJ
lost.
cannot be mature,
Little
so
baby
he's
hurt.
gonna try to talk
Little
over
baby
me some
hurt.
more
We gonna make it painless.
because
We
he
gonna make it
thinks
painless for you.
he won anything, but as you see from the comment section, he usually loses. So we talked about Impact's next move coming up, whether it should be big name stars. Top guy JJ on Tru Heel Heat 19 said no to Chris Jericho, but now is saying yes because he changes his mind all the time, why he's usually wrong. And I chose a WWE streaming deal. You put in the comment section who you feel won this Tru Heel Debate of the Day. For Top Guy JJ, for SP3, this has been the Tru Heel Debate of the Day for Tru Heel Heat 19.
So I just let you keep talking because you already lost.